So, have you guys done any study of like if GIFs, like do emails with GIFs or an image do better than just a wall of text?
We haven't had any official studies because we can't do like click-through rates. It's just
Mm.
something Amazon doesn't allow. Like you can't put any links inside their review links. It just gets stripped out and then it doesn't work. So, but there's a way to kind of figure it out since, we do product review monitoring. So we grab all your product reviews. You can see like over a time period, like let's say like in a month, I've sent out like, 1,000 emails and then I can go back to my review screen and filter in the last month and I can see how many reviews I got for each product, right? And then from there you can have a first order like kind of gauge on how many what's my review percentage. So definitely all the people that we've talked to that have changed their email sequences using GIFs or pictures or animated GIFs definitely have gotten way better results than just the generic block of text. So
Oh,
I would definitely recommend trying to switch it up a little bit. And I think you asked earlier, like usually simple emails are the best. Like you don't want to have anything too lengthy just because most people just are lazy. They don't like to read.
yep.
I mean, I'm just speaking like in terms of myself too. Like when I see a block of text, like sometimes I just don't have time to read it all. And it just gets if I just see like of some pictures with like some keywords in the pictures, and then something really simple, and it's just please leave me a review, or if you can capture my attention in like 10 seconds, like I'll leave a review. But if it's an essay and I have to read it for 5 minutes and it's not well written and there's too many things going on, then I might not leave a review. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know about everyone else, but yeah.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm not going to read, but if somebody like basically if you get my attention, you get me to click, and then now you've got my attention in that email. Okay, maybe. So maybe if you sent like an alpaca to me and you said, "You're awesome," or like, "We wanted to give you feedback," or I don't even know. But basically, if it was short and funny with an alpaca, I'd probably leave a review regardless.
Yeah, I like short and funny. If you want to get like more detailed stuff, I would say like talk about your item, whatever. Then just throw it inside your PDF. That you're gonna send out the first sequence. Like you could talk all about
Mm-hmm.
your product or whatever it is. So
So, but the follow up for the ask,
yeah.
does that typically work better for clients when there's like shorter and just kind of like attention get and that, or like I know some people would go like want to go into an essay about how important it is to their business and stuff, and
Yeah.
like is it kind
I
of just
mean, honestly, like I don't
depending?
know those. I don't know those numbers just because we don't keep track of it. Like we don't have a like I said, like we can't do CTR, right? So I can't just pull up like like global data, right? It's like
Yep.
something that I have to look into my account one by one, figure it out. But I mean, you could try it out. Like you can switch up your sequences anytime you want, right? Like let's say you do for a month and you try this email and it doesn't work, right? And then you can switch it to another email. Or if you're selling like 5 different products, like you could have 5 different email sequences, right? And then you can see like after a month, like, hey, how come this product is getting way more reviews than the other product, right? And then you can go back and look at the details, analyze it. Hey, maybe it's my follow-up sequence, maybe it's something else, but it's all definitely testable through our platform. You can, even subject lines too. Like we can do A/B split testing where you can split it up into 5 different groups, and within a sequence, you can try 5 different subject lines with 5 different bodies, and then you can look at
Oh,
the metrics later and say, hey, this subject line has like a 50% open rate, whereas this one only has a 20% open rate.
can you
And
do five within the same product? Because I thought you could just do two. I didn't. Or like, are you saying if you had five different products?
No, within the same. So within a campaign, like a campaign is you can target all your products. You can have one email sequence send out to all your products, right? Or you
Mm-hmm.
can specify, say, I have only one product. I only want to send, one sequence to this one product only. But within that campaign, you can split it up. So you can send, like, let's say you want to do a 5 email split, then 20% of people would get one subject line, 20% would get another,
Oh,
20, 20, 20, right? Evenly distributed.
Oh, I only was doing 2.
right? Or if you want to do a 3 email split, it'd be 33%, 33%, 33%, right? So 1/3 people are going to get this subject line, 1/3 is going to get another one. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, so there's it's good for like seller, like big sellers, like it's more effective because now your sample size is huge, right? Now if you're just started selling and you're getting like 1 or 2 orders a day, it might not be that effective because you don't have that sample size. So
Yep. Okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely good. You get in the feedback loop and something scientifically, testable, so you can make a hypothesis and get an answer is going to be the best. Because, yeah, so just overall, I guess it is a little bit harder just because every market is different and every product is different. So, what may work with one person might not work with another person. So,
definitely, yes. So it's good to experiment, especially, if you're going to sell a product long term, like you want to set up something automated that, that's effective, right? Like a lot of people just send blind emails out and they're like, oh, email sequences suck, they don't work. But honestly, like right now, like there's no better way to get, organic reviews than through your customers. And how else can you reach your customers? The only way is through email solicitation, right? Like you can't send them, snail mail, or you don't know their email address, right? So, although the percentages are low and everyone's gets saying, oh, everyone's opting out, or, the review like rate is only 2%, like it's still better than nothing, right? You still have to do it, right? Until Amazon says, oh, we're just gonna like, automatically get everyone to write you a review, then that's a different story. But it's not like that. So yeah, it's still a very important element in terms of getting reviews or feedback, within your existing buyers.
yeah, definitely. I mean, we live and die by reviews. So until they pry it from our hands, and then
Yeah.
then things get interesting. But hopefully that day never comes.